Hello Newcomb family, welcome back to the channel Living the Newcomb Life. I'm Jerry. Today what I'm gonna go over is this year we are also going to be planting out of grow bags. So in some of my other videos I'm sure that you've seen that in my 5-gallon buckets and the tubs we have been filling those about halfway with compost, and then we're going to top them off with potting soil. We're going to do exactly the same thing with these grow bags. We have a total of 12 grow bags. Dawn and I are not exactly sure what we're going to plant in them, but pretty much anything that we have left over that doesn't fit in our garden, our 5-gallon buckets, and our tubs. And they'll probably be spaced out all over the yard. And at some point, once everything is planted, we'll be able to do a full garden walkthrough for you guys so you can see what our setup is. So stay tuned for that. But for now, I'm going to go over the grow bags. Got one grow bag here. You can see my son Justin here is filling these up for now. These are 5-gallon grow bags, and we're going to fill them up halfway full of compost. Put in any fertilizers and other amendments that we might need, and top them off with potting soil and then plant in them. So right now we're just loading them up with compost. Is that one ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's good to go.
So I don't know if you guys have ever grown out of grow bags before, but last year we grew potatoes from these, and we did sweet potatoes and russet white potatoes. The cool thing was once the plant got settled, you could open this up and kind of take a little peek about how those were doing, and that actually came in pretty handy. The potatoes that we grew did a fantastic job. The sweet potatoes that we grew, kind of unique. We had the slip grew great. It was extremely healthy, and we thought we were going to have a massive crop of sweet potatoes. Turns out we had one sweet potato, but it was about that big, and it was delicious. The other cool thing too is these are very mobile, so if you find that you need to move them from spot to spot, it's really not that hard. Plus they're great if you want to grow on a balcony or a deck or anything like that.
Toss a couple more on it.
Alright guys, so I'm at the point to where I'm going to put maybe about an inch or two of potting soil on top of the compost in my grow bags. Alright guys, so I'm ready to add my amendments to my grow bags. To give you a point of reference, I got this recipe from a YouTube channel called Gardening with Leon, and he grows out of mineral tubs. Those mineral tubs can be found on cattle farms, and what happens is the farmers get those tubs, they're full of minerals. They're 28 gallons, and they put them out in the cow pastures so the cows can get their minerals from those tubs. When the cows lick all of the minerals out, they don't really have anything to do with those tubs, so Leon would go around to all of those cattle farms and pick up those tubs, and he made self-watering tubs out of those mineral tubs. And the recipe that he uses is he uses a half a cup of Sustane, which is an organic 464, a quarter of a cup of sea mineral. This has 90 minerals in it. Basically it's seawater with all of the water evaporated from it, and this is what's left over is the sea minerals. And then it's an eighth of a cup of Epsom salt, an eighth of a cup of gypsum, and an eighth of a cup of lime. All of these are fully organic, so they're safe to use in any grow bag, 5-gallon bucket, or a self-watering tub. So if you guys want to check him out, go to Gardening with Leon, and you'll figure out where I got all of this information from. Now, I had to scale my recipe back because I'm growing out of grow bags. So they're about 5-gallon grow bags. So I had to scale it back from those 28-gallon mineral tubs. So for the Sustane, I'll be using 1.6 tablespoons, 0.8 tablespoons of sea mineral, and then 0.4 tablespoons of the Epsom salt, the gypsum, and the lime. So I measured it all out, and as you can see, it all fits in this one little cup right here. And this is everything that I'm going to need for each of my grow bags. So I have about an inch of potting soil over top of my compost, and now I'm going to add my amendments. Okay, now I just have to do that with each grow bag, and then I can add the rest of my potting soil to about an inch or so from the top, and then I'm ready to plant. Okay, so I got the right amount of soil in my grow bags. Now it's time to plant. Okay guys, so I have a total of 12 grow bags. I don't know if you can see on the very end there, but I planted 2 beefsteak tomatoes. One of the things that I did off camera was I added eggshells to those tomato plants. So basically what I do is I collect all of my eggshells throughout the year. And what I do is, in small batches, I take those eggshells and I put them in the oven for about 15, maybe 20 minutes at 350 so that they get really brittle. And then I put them in a food processor, or in my case, a magic bullet, and I grind them up so that it's a fine powder. And what I do is I sprinkle that in with my fertilizers and all, and that'll help with the blossom end rot. So I planted those 2 beefsteak tomatoes, so I have 10 grow bags left. I have 4 pea plants that we raised from seeds, and I'm going to put 2 of these in each grow bag, so that'll take up 2 grow bags. And then I'm going to plant spaghetti squash and some cabbage, and we'll see how these are going to grow. So I'm going to plant these from seed, and we'll give you guys an update. But now I'm going to plant them in. Okay, there you go. I've got everything planted. Now I just need to water in. Okay guys, there you go. We got 12 grow bags ready to go, and stay tuned and we'll update you guys on the progress. And as I promised, probably within the next few weeks, we are going to give you guys a full garden tour once everything is all set up and we have a little bit of growth, we hope. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And the best way that you guys could help us is by sharing our videos on all of your social media platforms. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're up to date on all of our upcoming videos. I hope you guys liked it, and we'll see you on the next one.